Babes.
Yeah?
We are going to see some music on Sunday, which is 6 days from right now.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm actually glad that you convinced me to go because
you really didn't want to do it at first.
Well, I wasn't sure if it could happen because I was like, well, my mom's going to be in town. I don't really want to live, it'd be kind of unfair to leave her alone. But then I thought, wait a minute. I don't know when I'm going to see these groups again, these artists again. It may be a very, very long time until they come back. And one of them I really wanted to see because they were in Hawaii. And I never got to see them.
We're talking about New Kids on the Block?
New Kids on the Block, yep.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan of their group when I was growing up. I was also a big fan of En Vogue.
Salt and
Peppa. Rick Astley, I know some of his music, and I did grow up listening to his stuff, so it's going to be cool to see him too. So this is like, to me, it's like reminiscent of our childhood when cassette tapes were more prominent and even records.
I had a couple of thoughts on this.
Yeah.
I'm not a New Kids on the Block fan. But my sister loved their music when she was around 11 or 12. Mm-hmm. So I've heard a fair amount of it. I only remember the hits, though. Mm-hmm. So I'm not as excited to see them. But I really want to see En Vogue and Salt and Peppa. And since Rick Astley made the ringtone for Mother's Milk, I want to see him, too.
Not only that, but Rebecca Welton is...
Exactly, a fan. Her mom loves him. I love in the show where the mom's like, oh, I love Rick Astley. And Rebecca's just like, yeah, mother, we all loved him. And then we got over it. Or the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's, I believe he's from the UK. So he did have some hits. So.
Yeah. But it's also, each individual group might come back to Portland. I doubt you'll ever get to see all four of them again on the same night.
Right. And I thought it would be, but reading in the description that you read, and hearing the description that you read, it sounded like it was going to be a variety show. So the New Kids had the main set. Then you had the two other groups and Rick Astley coming in and out of the set.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's cool because that means that you're changing it up. It's not just like... And I thought it was going to be one set and then 3 small sets. But now that I think about it, it's actually kind of cool that they're going to come back and forth.
I like that too.
Set. Because then it changes things up a little bit. So
let's talk about something.
Okay.
In my mind, I know that they were all hugely popular. Mm-hmm. But I think En Vogue is the biggest group on that lineup. Apparently, I'm in the minority because New Kids on the Block is headlining the show.
Yeah. Well, I think they're both pretty big. I mean, I don't know who's bigger because I liked both of them. I was a big fan of both of them. So I couldn't tell you.
I am aware that I could be wrong because of how much my sister loved New Kids on the Block back in the day.
And she was a big music person anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like that's all she listens to. But at the time, she was really into them.
Yeah, I was a big fan of New Kids on the Block, but I also liked En Vogue when they came out, and that's what my friends were listening to. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who's bigger, but they're both pretty popular within that same time frame.
Also, maybe this is a good lesson to your mom to check with you about availability.
I know. And I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if that's some stuff that she wants to listen to either, because that was in, our generation and, the stuff that my sisters and I were listening to. So she probably wouldn't be that interested. I don't know. And also, too, now that we actually have reserved seating, it's going to be hard for her to get a seat.
Exactly.
And it will be because by the time she gets here, it's probably going to be sold out. So,
or close to it.
Or close to it. So I would love to have included her. Because we only heard about it this week, it's probably not a good idea to do that.
I think it was on Saturday.
Yes, it
I
was
just
literally Saturday.
seen some article on the internet about these are the musicians that are visiting Portland this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
if In Vogue and Salt and Pepper weren't both on the lineup, I probably wouldn't have even brought it up to you. But they were.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was just the New Kids on the Block, I'd probably go by myself.
Yeah.
I'd probably go by myself or take my mom or something. You know?
Yeah. But having said that, even though it's not my type of music, even though I'm like this with movies, I'm not going to be that guy at the concert who's, when they're playing being like, oh, this song sucks. I don't like people like that.
No, I know. Now here's the interesting thing to when it comes to concerts. I've heard of people going to concerts that they thought it was going to be a total bust.
Yes, I've done that.
Bobby Vinton. Okay, Bobby Vinton is an old singer. You may have heard a song called Blue Velvet, which was actually originally done by the Moonglows. He did that song in Roses Are Red, My Love. Another one. But I talked to someone, or actually, I heard that this person went to a Bobby Vinton concert, and Bobby Vinton just completely blew him away. It was a really good concert, and he thought it was going to be a bust, and it wasn't.
I told you that experience I had in Cincinnati.
Yep.
It wasn't with a well-known person, but we went to this nightclub, and there was this local musician who is kind of temperamental, not mean, but just like not really paying attention to scheduling and timing.
Oh, can I guess who that was?
You can guess who that was.
Was it Nas?
No. I'm telling you the story of a good show.
A good show, okay.
Nas was a huge disappointment.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But okay, so this was actually a good show.
Okay, yeah, so I'm in Cincinnati. There's this local artist named Dilbert.
Yeah.
It's either Dilbert or Filbert. This was years and years ago. Dilbert's a cartoon. It must have been Filbert. Anyways.
Yeah.
We're there, and I'm there with this older couple, but they're music addicts like me. I don't care how old somebody is. If they're addicted to music, we can talk.
Yeah, we
can talk for a minute.
Yep.
And so we ended up going to this show.
Yeah.
And he's not coming. Even the bar says we're probably going to close for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So the woman goes to the bathroom. We're paying up, and the musician, we're going to call him Filbert, runs into the door up to the stage.
Wow.
Lady comes out. There's 4 of us, because there was another person there that I know fairly well. We sat down, and he rocked it for like 45 minutes just for the 4 of us.
Wow.
And afterwards, we talked to him for a while.
Really?
And he grabbed my hand, and he's like, young man, I'm so glad you came out tonight.
When was this? What year?
This had to be 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the same trip, babes. I'm not going to tell the story again. But when I saw that Buddhist monk play with that bluegrass band.
You have mentioned it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a really unique trip as far as music goes.
Wow. Did you just meet the older couple on that trip, or did you know them prior to the trip?
I met them on that trip, but I knew their son.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the other guy I knew at the venue was not his son. But
yeah.
His son's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Who is a musician himself.
Oh, cool.
And he got it from his parents. Like, I was talking to his dad, and the dad said, it's basically his dad and his stepmom. The dad told me, I took so-and-so to his first music festival when he's 3 months old. And I'm like, okay, that's where he gets it from.
Is that the same person I'm thinking about? The one that you had a beef with?
No, I know why you're thinking that.
Yeah.
The person whose the dad, his son is associated with the person I have the beef with.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you haven't you don't have a beef with this guy.
No. We're still friends on Facebook. We don't talk much, but he's a very quiet person anyway. So I don't think it's like there's beef between him and me. At least not from my part. I think he's a really cool guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you liked his parents.
I did.
Very cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Wow.
Also, you get bragging rights over your sisters.
I know. As far as I understand it, they've never been to a concert with any of to see any of those artists. So I get to tell my sister the next day. So
yes.
Yeah. She'd be like, really? I'm like, yep. It was, I do have bragging rights.
Heavy D came back from the dead.
No, not Heavy
No.
D. No. Well, yeah. But anyway.
That joke did not land.
No.
So that's the good part of this. The bad part is getting tickets was super complicated.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be $21 a piece for tickets.
Yeah.
With the surcharges, the we love you taxes, the we're doing this for your benefits.
The convenience fees.
The we think all of our customers are great tax. And ended up being $89.
Are you serious?
Yes, for 2 tickets.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay, babes.
Ugh.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I did not know.
I would have gotten them anyway.
Okay.
If
you think about it, we are going to see
yeah,
more than one artist.
At that point, I would have gotten them. And I'm glad I made the purchase because, again, you buy concert tickets for the experience, but also for the bragging rights. And the fact that you're going to remember this for the rest of your life, how do I want to phrase this? It's worth $89.
Yes.
But it feels less of a screw you if they tell you right up front, this is how much the tickets are going to cost instead of it's going to be $42 in total.
So it wasn't so much of a blow then.
Well, it was a blow, but it was a blow because they word it as it's $42 for 2 tickets.
Or
and
$21?
Well, it's $21 for an individual ticket.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then, they keep adding these surcharges. So, one of the charges I could have skipped, and it would have been $73.
Uh-huh.
But here's the catch.
Yeah.
That's the insurance policy in case something happens with the tickets.
Oh, all right.
So, of course...
okay.
Of course I'm going to buy that. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk going there and not seeing the concert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it is, but if you think about it, it is worth it because we are seeing 4 different artists.
It's totally worth it.
And I think, you know what? This is going to be a really good kickoff to our summer.
Yeah, and even if one of them sucks, in some ways that's kind of cool too because I have not stopped talking about seeing Nas suck since it happened in 2017.
You have something to talk about anyway.
Yeah.
So thinking back on when I got to see the Moody Blues in 2013, and I know that you don't know much about their music, but they do have really good music. I don't go deep with the Moody Blues, but having that experience and being able to tell somebody that I got to see the Moody Blues live in Eugene and knowing that they would have liked to see the Moody Blues, it's all worth it.
Exactly.
It's all worth it. And then, talking about who we saw at the Blues Festival in 2019, and then talking about the concerts I went to see at county fairs. It's all worth it. It really is.
That reminds me, who I saw Blues Fest who was better than I expected was it actually happens a lot, but Chris Isaacs. Chris Isaacs was really good.
The one that sang Wicked Game?
Yes.
Really?
He was great live.
Wow. Did he do Wicked Game?
Oh yeah, he did it. And he held he held that note for a while.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of how he does it almost sounds like a mournful type of a yodel when he does
I think of Roy Orbison a lot when I think of that song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But
he was joking around, having a good time, and apparently, I can't remember if it was his guitarist or his bass player. One of them lives here in Portland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun, babes.
It's a great song.
That is a great song.
Yes. Where was he from?
Who?
Chris Isaacs.
I want to say California, but I don't know a lot about him.
It sounds like he could have some country influences in his music because it sounds really cool.
I could see that.
I like that song.
Yes, good song there, Jaylo.
That's the only one I know of his, but
I know.
But I that is such a good song.
When I was in the shower this morning, I was thinking of all the musicians who are known that I've seen live, and I like that the number is going to go up a little bit next weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very cool.
Yes.
Yes. I wish, babes, that I would have started going to concerts younger. But you know how I am. I just don't observe things sometimes. And I just don't pay attention you could buy a ticket to a concert.
Yeah, I know. But, when I was little, there were so many people that came to Hawaii that I wanted to see, like Toto, the band Toto. I really wanted to see it, but I didn't understand. Well, my parents have jobs and they can't really, make time to go to a concert with me because they don't, they probably don't have money for tickets. I sure don't have money for tickets. And, and there were so many concerts I wanted to see, like at the Waikiki Shell, but, I probably wouldn't be allowed in there because I was way under 21.
Yeah.
And so, and ticket prices go up. And I never thought about that when I was like 8 or 9 years old, because I'm thinking, oh, we can just go to the concert. No problem. But I was a little kid.
You don't know at that age.
I didn't know any better. And even when I was a teenager, I didn't have the money. And you know what? When I was in, I think I was in either elementary school or 7th and 8th grade, I forgot. One of the girls was telling me that the girl I went to school with was telling me that she got to go to a New Kids concert with her family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. And she said she met one of them backstage.
Oh wow.
Yep.
My sister might have gone to a New Kids on the Block concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's been to a lot of concerts.
So, you've heard of the group Hanson, correct?
Yes, I would not go and see them live unless they had like other great bands on the bill.
Well, I heard they were good live actually. And they do play their own instruments.
So we always take it back to Howard Stern.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2007, I guess they put out a blues album.
Did they?
Well, I'm remembering this from like 15 years ago. And so Howard was interviewing them. They did sound really good. But it's still not one of those things I could see myself going to.
Yeah, I met a couple of people that actually, I think it was one person that went to a Hanson concert and they said that they were actually really good.
Mm.
And they played their own instruments, which I thought was pretty cool too. I love going to see artists that actually do play their own instruments.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought about going to a concert like that. But I think the New Kids on the Block, because they were one of the teeny bopper groups.
They don't play instruments.
They don't play instruments, but when I was a kid, I didn't care,
Yeah.
I didn't care. They were a boy band. I liked one of the members.
What's he doing over there, Jaylo?
Oh, they're just bags, but.
Oh my goodness, just playing with your bag.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just fixing them up a little bit.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah, but it's just so funny how we used to think about going to concerts when we were much younger and were very naive.
Well, again, I didn't even really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So at least that was in your mind. Like that's something you could do. And I don't know why.
Yeah, but I am so thankful that me and my friends from school were able to get free tickets to see Billy Joel. And this had to be at least between 1998 and 99.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time I was close to turning 19. It was at the Moda Center, which used to be
Rose
Garden.
The
time the Rose Garden.
Yep.
It was really good. Really good. We were sitting, and I believe we were sitting in the nosebleed section because we were like 50 feet away from the stage.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I don't think that's nosebleed.
Okay, we were somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I thought we were in the nosebleed section.
We're probably going to be in the nosebleed, but we're still going to be there.
No, I think we're going to have a good time regardless.
Yeah, I do too. The only thing I don't like, babes, is I don't think they allow dancing at the Moda Center.
Really?
I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me.
I hope they let us do that.
I've actually never gone to a concert at the Moda Center. The only time I went there for a show was to see, you're going to be shocked at this, Bernie Sanders speak in 2015.
I'm not shocked at all.
It was really good.
Well, I will say this. At the Billy Joel concert, we weren't allowed to dance. But I don't know why we wouldn't be allowed to dance, because a lot of these groups did put out dance music. Stuff that you can dance to, rather. Salt and Pepper, you could definitely dance to that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't allow us to dance, but I hope they do.
We might break the rules.
I hope they do. I really enjoyed it when we went to see Girl Haggard at the library.
That was great.
When they allowed us to dance around and everybody was having fun and the music was good and it was great.
That was an awesome
That was an awesome concert.
Yes.
And a good performance, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and
many
and, and
shows.
normally I wouldn't be dancing, but because you like to dance and I like to dance with you,
Yeah.
I don't mind dancing with you.
It's going to be fun, babes.
It will.
Also,
Yes.
you're going to a birthday party potentially the night before this.
Potentially. Yes.
And one can imagine that the question of how's Rick may come up here. And you could say, oh, he's doing great. We'll go on your concert tomorrow.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
What's up?
If they ask me, or one person asks me, hey, do you have any plans tomorrow? I'm like, well, later on tomorrow night, I'm going to a concert with my boyfriend, and we're going to see 4 artists,
Nice.
and I'm excited.
Nice. You can say In Vogue is one of those artists. Maybe light on the New Kids on the Block.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but some of them might like them.
That's true.
You know, there are going to be women there.
It's going to be like a predominantly a woman thing, right?
I would imagine that there are going to be women there.
Yes.
And my friend, though, I mean, I don't know if she would know who they are, but...
No. She's got to know them. I know she's a little bit
them.
dingy, but she's New Kids on the Block. If you... This
She
girl
was
pretends
living
to be...
under a rock. She would be living under a rock if she
No,
would
no.
know.
Like, I was living under a musical rock then, and even I knew who they were.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah, she had to have known because they did tour around the world.
Yeah.
And they weren't just performing in American venues. They were going, you know, they were flying all over the place.
And Donnie Wahlberg was in a movie with Mel Gibson.
Really?
He wasn't the biggest role in it, but he had a significant role in that movie Ransom. With Rene Russo and Delroy Lindo, but Mel Gibson's the star of it.
Oh, I didn't even know. I never saw that movie.
That's a really good movie. Ron Howard directed it.
What part did Donnie Wahlberg?
So do you know the premise of it?
No.
Okay, so basically, Mel Gibson is this airline executive, and he has a 10-year-old son. And one night when him and his wife, Rene Russo, are partying, somebody breaks in, kidnaps his son, and demands like $10 million in ransom.
Oh.
And if I remember the movie right, Donnie Wahlberg is one of the kidnappers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gary Sinise is in it too, and he's really good.
He was kidnapped by a new kid.
That's right.
He would be a new kidnapper.
New kidnapper on the block.
Did you also know here? I don't know. So I've never watched this series, but I heard it was popular in the 90s. It was called Boston Public.
I've seen it. I haven't seen every episode though.
Joey McIntyre, one of the New Kids members, was in that for a while. And I also think I heard that he had a restaurant business going for a while.
I don't know about him, but Donnie Wahlberg has one with his brothers, Wahlburgers, and supposedly it's fairly successful.
Wahlburgers.
Yeah, on the East Coast. They
Wow.
have a bunch of them out there apparently.
Yeah, Joey McIntyre had a restaurant for a while. He was also on Boston Public, which I did not see, but I heard was good. I think it was about a high school, right?
No. Am I thinking about... Okay, I'm sorry. I saw Boston Legal.
No, Boston Public, I think, was about might have been a high school.
I did not see that one.
I didn't either, but Joey was in it. Wahlburgers.
Yeah. What's that like for Donnie Wahlberg? You give your brother a break, and he comes out with like one hit, goes away for a while, then comes back and becomes like this huge movie star. That's got to be weird.
I don't know. Well, they're both famous now.
Yeah, but Mark Wahlberg has a lot more money.
Wahlburgers, huh?
Yep.
That sounds yummy.
It does sound pretty good.
It does. Well, interesting.
I know he's like super religious.
Donnie Wahlberg?
Well, I don't know if he is, but I was just going to say his brother Mark Wahlberg is like a strict Catholic, but he seems like a cool guy in interviews.
He seems like, okay, really? I didn't know that he was Catholic.
Yeah, he's apparently pretty into that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find that out?
He talked about it in interviews. When he was on Howard Stern, he mentioned that he was a Catholic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. He seems like he seems very down to earth to me.
Yeah, for somebody who's been that rich and that famous for a while. Although, you know something I keep thinking of, babes?
What's that?
Before he was famous, Mark Wahlberg and his friends beat somebody so bad that they lost their eye.
Are you serious?
And I think it was just somebody that they were trying to rob.
When they were younger?
Yes.
Like how, like before he became Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
I literally just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's okay. And I'm wondering how pissed off that dude gets whenever he sees Mark Wahlberg living it up.
Well, if for all we know, they, maybe Mark reached out to him and apologized and said, I was really stupid back then, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry because I didn't mean to make it so that you lost your eye. He lost one eye.
Yes.
Wow.
If I remember the story right.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, and then Donnie Wahlberg was also arrested for something, and I think it might have been a fire, but I don't remember what it was. I don't think he was in jail for that long, but he was in jail for something, and I forgot what it was.
Well, good. Maybe he'll bring it up at the show.
Oh.
I doubt he will.
Well, if it's for all ages, I don't know that they're going to go deep in with that.
I hope that they still do Let's Talk About Sex. Not New Kids on the Block, obviously.
No, Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper. I want them to do Tramp. That would be a fun song.
That might be fun. They're for sure going to do
Push It.
Yeah. That's on the list. We're going to hear some good stuff.
Yes.
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 Jaylo.
Yep.
We did not do this yesterday.
We didn't do this yesterday because we went to an afternoon matinee of a show called We Live Here, and this was at Lloyd Center in a room that we had a little bit of a hard time finding, but we eventually got there. And we almost didn't get in, Bubs.
Yeah, but we'll get to that soon.
Yeah.
I kind of put a little bit of pressure on you yesterday morning about, hey, babe, let's print these tickets out. It's essential that we have them printed. And we found out that wasn't really necessary.
Yeah.
But irregardless of that, we go to the mall. We're there early.
We grab some lunch.
And I still feel really bad about this.
Yeah.
There's this place called Dick's Barbecue, I want to say.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 or 4 other restaurants in the food court now. Back in the day, it was hopping.
Packed.
Yeah.
It was probably 10 stores.
No, I would say more like 20 to 30.
20 to 30.
Maybe even more than 30.
Oh, yeah, they had a lot.
And they have that movie theater upstairs, which is now closed.
Wow.
But let's just say the mall has hit on some hard times.
Yeah, they
And last year, it was supposed to close a couple of times because there was a fire in August and they weren't sure if they were going to reopen.
Oh, there was a fire in that area.
No, in the basement of Lloyd Center.
Oh.
And there was talk of them just never reopening.
Yeah.
But they did, and then they were behind on some loans, and it really looked like they were going to close.
Uh-huh.
But they got some 2-year loan guarantee. But it's going away in 2 years. I'm pretty much convinced of that. Until then, though, what?
I'm not so sure, but I'm not going to make any snap judgments about this.
I will say this: there was more people yesterday than there was the last time we went there.
Oh yeah,
but that was also we were still kind of in the midst of COVID.
Yes, this was last May. This was literally last year. So,
but the movie theaters were just about to reopen.
Wow.
That's how long we took to get things going in Portland.
Yep.
Yeah. In any event, we go to Lloyd Center. We get our food. The lady's super nice.
Super nice, yeah.
And I didn't even think. I pressed the thing on the tip, and then afterwards, I'm like, "Oh, that's 12%." And she said something, but she was trying not to harp on it. And then I wanted to go back and give more money, but Jaylo was like, "Oh, you don't have to do that." And
well, I said, don't beat yourself up over it. I mean, it wasn't like you know how to use a machine. And I'm sure that even if it was a smaller tip, I think they would just be happy that you even gave them a tip because they were really nice.
But I like to tip more than 12%.
No, I know. I
feel like a little bit of a tick.
No. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm gonna lie down. Keep going.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
It's not like it's not like you didn't have enough money to tip them.
You mean at all?
At all.
Yeah.
It's not like you didn't have money at all or you didn't have enough of the finances to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally think that the fact that we showed up and had food from their restaurant, and that we took the time to eat it, and that you were kind enough to give them a tip, I think that they're happy about that.
Okay, so normally I would push back, but it's possible that they had less than 20 patrons yesterday.
That's so sad.
Just because of the way the food court's set up.
Right. Well, I mean, we're just regular people on the outside looking in on all this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know, because to us, it seems like it was a very, very slow day for everybody.
Yes.
And including, the jewelry store and the bookstore that we passed, and we went in there for a little bit.
I heard that the Barnes and Nobles, out of all the places in Lloyd Center, is actually doing the best.
Wow.
That could be wrong, but it's still there, and it's been there as long as I can remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we passed in Auntie Anne's pretzels, and I told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said their pretzels are really good, but I thought, you know what, I'm not in the mood for a pretzel.
Oh, Bob, he's awesome. Want to get one? No, Bob.
Well, I just wasn't in the mood for a pretzel.
Maybe we'll get one next weekend because the concert is in that area.
Mm.
I don't know, but going back to Lloyd Center, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yes. We go to the bookstore after walking around and eating, and I don't really know where the venue is. I know it's somewhat close to there,
Mm-hmm.
but it used to be the Ann Taylor Loft.
Yes.
And I didn't even know what an Ann Taylor was before my friend said this is what the store used to be, or the location.
Right, and Ann Taylor, I explained to you that Ann Taylor was a clothing store that was around for a long time, and I've never been to the one in Lloyd Center, but I've been to several Ann Taylors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a clothing store.
This guy comes up to us when we're in Barnes and Noble, and he's really, really nice.
Really nice guy, yeah.
And we start talking. He finds where the place is. Then there's some confusion over a gift card.
Yeah. Well, I decided to get my friend a gift card for her birthday because I believe she told me in the past that she likes books, or at least she implied that she likes books. And my thinking was, well, why don't I get it here? Because if I get her an electronic gift card, I don't know what kind of devices she uses. I don't know if she has a Kindle. I don't know if she has a Nook. I don't know if she just used her Apple devices. So I just decided to get her just a regular gift card, so that if she happens to go to a Barnes and Noble, wherever it is, she can spend it on audiobooks.
I'm a little bit confused because the guy explains to you, well, you can use this electronically to buy ebooks, but it's going to be books that are connected to our players. So you can't really buy it on Kindle.
Exactly.
So that's where the confusion comes in.
It was confusing.
Also, we've been dating for a while, so sometimes people zone out.
But I thought you knew, and then I said like more than once, yes, I'm going to get it here.
I don't think you phrase it like that. But
yes, I did.
Okay. Well, that's how you know I'm...
Or at least I said yes.
I also get in trouble when I listen to you, too, sometimes.
Or you don't listen correctly.
Oh, my goodness.
Or observe properly.
Oh, my goodness. Anyways, we got the card. Still had trouble finding the place. Stopped into like one or two more shops. But then we get there.
We finally get there. And there's a line outside. I don't think it was a very big one.
No. We're excited. I know somebody who's in the show, and she hooked us up with tickets. It turns out I didn't need the printout. They just trusted us.
No.
But, unbeknownst to me, they were asking people to bring proof of vaccinations.
And I'm thinking, oh no, that means that we really can't go, because I can't go, and I don't want to. I just was like, I can't believe this is happening. And so the woman that we were going to see in the show, she comes up to us, finally meet her in person, very nice lady. And she says, why don't I talk to the director? I'll be right back.
He comes out. He's really cool. We explain the situation. He's like, oh, okay, there's a problem in our system.
Yeah, we were actually going to...
change it this week.
We were actually going to switch it off.
Yeah, so... And I apologize profusely because I'm vaccinated, boy.
And I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking, well, that's all great, well and good for you, but that probably means that either that I won't be able to go.
No, because I didn't have proof of it either.
I know.
That
we both weren't going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go into the show, and it was a really cool experience. And it's also really cool to see a performance at a mall.
It is. So the beginning of the show was very interactive. For a minute, we had to go through these things where we got instructions from somebody. Somebody checked us in. We got our each of our hands traced. I'm not sure what that was for.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we sat down, we each picked a snack.
I like how my friend asked you, Alana, are you going to be okay? Do you need somebody to block the beach ball from you? And you ended up getting hit in the head anyway.
I didn't get hit in the head. I got hit over here.
Over here? Where's over here?
Where my chest is.
Oh.
But it was like in a spot where it wasn't going to hurt me because the ball was softer. I wasn't sure. So I don't like when any ball is coming towards my head.
Okay.
Especially if it's a hard ball.
Yeah, these are beach balls.
And I'm thinking, I also didn't know how big they were, and but now that I know that they, those were like smaller beach balls, I should have asked her that, and I didn't.
I got into it. I like throwing the balls around it.
Yeah, and I didn't do that, but
I probably would have laughed if a beach ball would have hit me in the head or in the boobs.
No, it definitely was above that area.
Nice.
But she was. It sounded like she was having fun, and I was having fun observing this. And I thought that is a really cool scene to open up this thing. And I thought it was really funny because since it was so informal, she's like, I couldn't stand in front of Alana. Are you okay? And then I it was a fun scene. And I wish I was able to toss it, but it didn't happen. Anyway, so everything was good. So the first scene was very interactive.
We might not want to give everything away.
I'm not going to give everything away, but the one, and I pretty much like the whole entire show for the most part. Mm-hmm. But the only thing I would complain about,
go ahead,
and I think it's a legitimate complaint.
Go ahead.
I thought that the political stuff was very heavy-handed. I honestly thought it was almost in your face.
So I hear you, and yes, but this is where things get tricky with me, because I also think it's the artist's responsibility to comment on the world that they live in. Mm-hmm. So I'm conflicted by that. I hear what you said, and I can see it from your perspective more because you're a conservative. And I would have they did touch on Democrats too. I wish they would have gone further with the Democratic stuff though.
Yeah. I just, and also too, I don't know how many children were there. I know there was at least one child. Mm-hmm. I probably wouldn't take my child or any children to a show like this because it touches on a lot of adult things.
Oh, wow.
No, I wouldn't, because I knew it was going to get really political, because when they were doing the question and answer thing, the one of the people in the show mentioned gun violence. Now, I understand that that's a very, very hot topic right now. I just don't think they should have put it in the question and answer portion, but that's just me. I just thought it was very and the one part that was, I think, the most intense was the part where they were showing the protest scene, which I thought, well, whoa, I thought this was I thought we were going to do the interaction stuff. Yeah. So there were parts of the show that did make me feel a little bit uneasy, because I felt like in some ways it was almost in your face.
I hear you. And again, I'm also conflicted because it is the artist's job to be in your face.
Understood.
Yeah.
But I think if I would have known more about it before, I know that you read about a little bit about it.
And all I read was that it was interactive. I didn't know that there were going to be lefty, overtones. But I like lefty overtones too, so. But I would have given you more of a heads up.
Understood, but I didn't know. I went there having no expectation, so I did not know it was going to get intense pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really quick.
And I didn't even put it together that was a protest scene. What I and I don't want to give too much away, but I thought that was more a commentary of how your parents sort of push you in life.
Mm-hmm. I thought somebody was getting beat up or something. Like people were getting beat up.
So yeah, I thought that too, but I thought it was like that represents how parents beat you up and kind of hold you down in this lifetime, based on some other stuff that had happened earlier.
Were people holding each other down in that scene?
No, but it was like a more of a metaphorical thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, because I didn't understand.
Was wrong.
Yeah, because I didn't understand that part, because I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought somebody was being hurt.
Well, apparently you were right, because we asked afterwards.
What?
You said, was this to represent protests? And they said yes.
No. She said it was a protest scene, but I thought that something violent was happening to somebody. That's what, and I don't think I phrased the question very well.
Okay. Sometimes that happens with you. And I think that's why I didn't know the thing about the card.
Bubs.
What?
No.
I love you, babes.
No, I wanted to, so they mentioned, so somebody mentioned the protest scene, but I didn't know that it was.
Gotcha.
And I asked, oh, that was a protest scene? And then they clarified it.
Nice.
But I didn't know after that, I didn't know like why, you saw from what you saw, you said that they were making hand motions.
Yeah. Like they were beating somebody up.
Okay.
But again, I thought that was to represent childhood and all that stuff and disillusionment. But it was fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I really liked in the play towards the end was when people were talking about their favorite places, and you heard the sound effects of rushing water and rain and thunder and the sound of a shooting star, if it had a sound.
My friend emailed me this morning and wants me to give feedback on the production.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun there. Jaylo.
Yes.
Yes. It was shorter than we were expecting.
I was thinking it was going to be for at least an hour and a half or 2 hours.
It was still fun though. But we had extra time to hang around the mall.
Yeah.
And part of me is thinking I want to go back there and do some shenanigans to see how long it takes for people to notice. Like maybe lie down on one of the couches at Lloyd Center or have somebody straddle me while I'm there. I tried to get you to do that yesterday.
No, I just thought it was, I didn't think it was appropriate, Bubs.
I did.
I know you did.
Oh my goodness.
But not me.
Also, if they're closing in 2 years, I want to do something in the last couple of weeks that gets me banned from Lloyd Center forever.
Bubs.
What?
That's insane.
Why?
Don't do that.
No, I'm saying right before they close down for good.
Bubs. No.
Oh, why not?
It's not a good idea, Bubs.
Why?
Well, I mean, what if you decide, I want to go back there and it's like closing in a week?
But that's what I'm saying, babes. You do something like a couple weeks before it closes. Not right now.
Bubs.
What?
No.
Okay.
Bad idea, Bubs.
Maybe I'll figure something out without you.
Bud.
Yes.
Bad idea.
Thank you, babes.
No, you don't want to burn the mall down before it closes.
Oh. So, it's interesting. We have defund the police here and everybody loves it except for us.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things is now people can do like these like really like kind of minor crimes. Apparently last week there was some dude in downtown who was exposing himself for like 45 minutes and then just got tired and walked away.
Ew.
The reason I bring this up.
Yeah. Really? Wow.
That's what they said on the news a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Is because how far can I push the Lloyd Center thing before I'm banned forever?
I don't think it's a good idea, Bubs. I think that's just stupid.
That might make a funny film though, right?
No, Bubs.
What? Somebody realizes that the mall from his childhood is closing. He lives in a city where there's little police presence because of defund the police. And he keeps trying to do more and more outrageous things so he can get banned from the mall. No, let's workshop this. There has to be another angle because why would he be so passionate about this? Okay, he's trying to get out of a relationship with this girl. And her work is her life outside of the relationship. She's a workaholic and she owns a place in the mall. He knows that the mall isn't going to be around forever, so he tries to be as outrageous as he can on like a different floor of the mall so he'll get banned forever. And I don't know. I got to work on this. What do you think so far?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's not your best idea.
Oh my goodness.
That's not one of your best ones.
It's not yours either, okay?
Yeah. Who's compelling?
I am.
What else?
It was a good day, though.
It was a very good day. We got to talk to some of the cast. The lady that we went to see, really, really nice. I'm very glad I got to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that she is related to someone that I used to listen to in my childhood.
And she listens to you. She's heard your podcast.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Did she ever comment on it? Our episodes.
She says that you interrupt a lot.
What?
No, she didn't say that. I'm just having fun with you, but she does listen to this on occasion.
Okay. That's nice.
Give me a kiss.
Oh. My goodness.
Oh, my badness.
Badness.
We come home, and I wanted to get us a very filling meal. Mm-hmm. But Alana is like, we don't need that much food, Pops.
Well, no, I was thinking we always get Panda Express.
I recommended Chipotle, though. I said it.
And Chipotle is good, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm in a Chipotle mood.
So let's get Mexican food.
I didn't want to get a burrito from Chipotle.
Okay.
I wasn't in a Chipotle mood, but I thought, well, wait a minute. Why don't we get something from Muchas Gracias? Because they have a really good assortment of Mexican stuff too. Because we haven't bought anything from there either.
It was good. It was good, but it ain't Chipotle good. Chipotle is at like a whole different level, in my opinion.
I like them both, but I think Muchas Gracias is more of a local. A local one.
And I am all for supporting local businesses.
I like Chipotle too, actually.
Having said that, something about Chipotle is just like next level for me.
Yeah, but I also didn't want something too big because we did eat a little here before the play and during the play.
Yeah, I can stuff myself though.
I know, but I still have a burrito that I need to finish.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good.
Yes.
Babes.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yes.
Before the official start of summer. Well, Saturday was a 10-year anniversary of me moving back to Portland.
Yep, the 28th.
That's right. So that was a pretty big deal.
Yes.
But outside of that, well, what do we eat on Saturday?
Oh, I made some chicken adobo.
Very nice there, Jaylo.
Yeah, I think it could have used a little bit more salt and a little bit more soy sauce.
And more rice, too.
And more rice, but because I have to figure out why it keeps sticking to the bottom, and I've been trying a couple of things. What I should have done was I should have put a little bit more oil in there to kind of moisten up the bottom and sides. But oh well, I'll probably be making more rice this week.
Oh.
So anyway, So I made that, and the chicken turned out really good. It was falling off the bone pretty much. And did you enjoy it?
I did. I would have liked more rice, but I thought it was good overall.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I love how that sauce gets all over the rice. It just makes everything taste really good.
It does.
So, and then after dinner, we watched a couple of movies.
The Wild Bunch and The Searchers. I think we started off with The Searchers.
They were both okay.
Kind of forgettable.
They were both confusing. I think that I like The Searcher slightly better because.
So this is where we differ.
Hmm?
I thought The Searchers was okay. I've heard about both movies. I think Wild Bunch was better.
I didn't.
Mm.
I don't know.
I'm also not a big Western fan in general, with some exceptions.
Yeah, I mean the ones that Clint Eastwood has done.
I think he's the best.
Yes.
My two favorite Westerns are probably The Unforgiven and The Outlaw Josie Wales.
And I also like Pale Rider too.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's made like my three favorite Westerns. I don't really like those movies that much.
I haven't watched enough of them.
I know a lot of people love Westerns.
Yeah, I don't watch enough of them, so I don't know. I can't give an opinion on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But the three that you mentioned for sure, I like those. But I was disappointed. I mean, The Searchers it did have a storyline, but I felt very confused about relations between that one guy who his name was Martin Pauly in the movie. He was in search of his sister, but
we don't know that she's his sister.
We don't know that
until like the end of the movie.
Yeah, we don't know that she is his sister towards the end of the movie, and he wasn't really related to that family, but the mom and the dad were like an aunt and uncle to him.
Yeah, and if they're like an aunt and uncle, then how is she the sister?
And John Wayne's character Ethan is the brother of Aaron, who's the husband.
And he spends like 5 years searching for this girl, then wants to kill her.
Right, because she decided that the tribe that she
was kidnapped by
is now her people, and it's like, well, where is she supposed to go? I mean, her mother's gone, her brother and her sister are gone. They can't find. You don't see her dad anymore.
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, so I believe he got slaughtered with the rest of the family.
Oh, okay. So where is she supposed to go? She doesn't have any family, and Ethan has got some issues as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It was very confusing to me. And then you've got this other family who their son was the boyfriend of Lucy. Was a sister.
Yeah.
The older sister. They're looking for Debbie, the youngest. Lucy and Brad, their son, were together, but he finds Lucy, and then I think it's implied that he kills himself. Correct?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people say that this is John Wayne's best movie.
It's not. I don't think so.
I mean, we haven't really watched a lot of his films.
Yeah.
I think the other one we saw was The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. We might have seen one more.
And Rio Bravo.
Yeah,
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance was good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Rio Bravo was good. It's passable.
It's
but
okay.
It's not great.
It wasn't the greatest movie, and I'm not even sure why. I'm not even sure why Ricky Nelson was in it.
To have that singing part in it.
I know.
I just don't think I'm a big Western person.
Yeah, I don't know.
They have, like, I'll enjoy a Western, but they have to be next level good. Again, I did like The Wild Bunch a little bit more. William Holden is great, but he's William Holden.
Yeah.
Right? There's good acting in it, but there's a lot there.
There is. I think that's why it was like, what's going on here? It was hard for me to keep up with it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, the basic premise is they're supposed to be robbing this place in a town. The suffrage movement is having a parade. One of the hostages break free, and there's this huge shootout. William Holden and his crew, the Wild Bunch, escape. Somebody who used to be part of the crew is now a sheriff in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And the Wild Bunch goes into Mexico, is in this small village. A general comes and mayhem ensues. They're supposed to rob a train because they realize that the silver they robbed was fake. They rob the train, and then there's a lot of stuff to this movie.
It is.
I don't know if we need to cover all of it, but
No.
they needed to elaborate on the relationship between the sheriff and the Wild Bunch.
I know.
Because they just kind of touch on it.
Yeah, they do. They do. And, and then you've got, the people being killed and the Mexican army going after them and the cavalry and it was just a lot there.
What I liked about this movie, though, is how it touches on age and getting older and feeling like you haven't really done much with your life. Also, when they discover that the silver isn't real, it's like all your efforts didn't really add up to anything.
Yeah, and they call them washers.
Yeah, that's an interesting theme. That really appealed to me. Mm-hmm. But there's too much here. It needed to be edited a little bit better.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I did like the singing in the movie, though.
That was good.
They did have some good singers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And we'll call this the Mild Bunch.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, yes, yes. We watched some films last night, babes.
Yes, we did.
Toots, we watched that.
Tootsie.
Okay. I thought it was called Toots.
It's Tootsie.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. There were some funny things in it.
Yeah.
I thought Dustin Hoffman was very good. I'm going to give you the premise.
Brief premise. Go ahead. 10 seconds.
So, Dustin Hoffman was a struggling actor. His name was Michael Dorsey. Struggling actor. This is like in the early 80s. And is trying to get a really good acting gig. So he decides, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something crazy and dress up like a woman. And I think part of the reason why he did was that his friend, who was played by Meryl Streep, Sandy Lester, was trying to do this audition
for a soap opera.
For a soap opera.
I want to interrupt you for a second. It's partially that. It's also one of the big reasons he can't get work is because Michael has worked with a bunch of different people over the years, and pretty much all of them think of him as too difficult. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to add that in. Okay.
And Meryl Streep plays this lady named Sandy Lester who's pretty neurotic, and she just can't, she's a little bit interesting. Mm-hmm. So he decides, okay, I'm gonna create this person, but I'm gonna dress up as an older woman, and apparently he looked pretty ugly as a woman. Oh. And calls himself Dorothy Michaels. He gets on this soap opera called Southwest, I think it's called Southwest General, and plays this person named Emily Kimberly.
It's also kind of interesting because Dabney Coleman is the director of this, and he was on a soap opera parody show.
Which one?
Mary Hartley.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Yeah, it was. I've seen parts of it here and there, but it was so successful that they gave him a spin-off show called Fernwood Tonight, because Mary Hartley takes place in a fictional town called Fernwood. And I believe Fernwood Tonight was a parody of like a local talk show in that area. Now, I could be remembering that wrong because I haven't really watched enough of it.
When did, what network was Mary Hartley on?
This was syndicated.
Oh.
Back in like the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And you saw parts of it?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
I know. Okay.
Did I see parts of it? Yes.
No.
I did not see parts of it. Keep going, babes.
Bubs.
Sorry, babes. I love you.
I know you saw it here and there, but did you see it on YouTube or?
No. Back in the day, they'd occasionally air it.
Oh, interesting.
And it was produced by Norman Lear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did Dabney Coleman play a sleaze on the show?
I haven't seen enough of it, babes.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a kiss.
Why?
All right, keep going.
Anyway, he plays another sleaze in this movie.
Yes. He
played a sleaze in 9 to 5. He also played a sleaze in I forgot the movie we watched with him. I think it might have been What was the one with Jane Fonda in it?
That was 9 to 5. The other one...
No. Wait.
No. And on Golden Pond, he's actually not sleazy in that movie.
Was he not?
No. He's a nice guy who's a little upset with the dad, Norman, because of the way the dad treats his daughter and is treating him.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry. There was another one I was thinking about, but maybe that was just a two.
I think we did see another one with him, and I don't remember what it was. And he's also sleazy and hot to trot.
Okay, and I didn't see that one.
Well, he's more of like a villain in that movie. Yeah.
He plays it so well.
He does.
So anyway, Dorothy Michaels is being sought after by his co-star and also the director of the movie. Or the show.
No.
Oh, wait. No. I'm sorry. He wasn't. It was his co-star, and then it was Julie, who was played by Jessica Lange. It was her father.
Correct.
Not Dabney Coleman. Although Dabney Coleman was a sleazoid.
Dabney Coleman wanted Dorothy to like him.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to do it with Dorothy.
And he was seeing Julie.
Exactly.
That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
He was seeing Julie, and Dorothy already knew, well, he's terrible. He doesn't treat her well. So this whole thing is going on. Julie... No. I think I should say this. He has some kind of this interesting relationship with Sandy after they spend the night together. Mm-hmm. Sandy doesn't know what's going on behind the scenes because he's dressing up like a woman. She's thinking he's probably gay. Not true, but in fact he's in love with Julie and doesn't know how to tell her because he's been dressing up like Dorothy.
Exactly. Yeah. It all comes out. Michael does not end up with the dad.
Obviously not.
Oh.
Or
the doctor.
After he sees the dad, at the person on his coworker, he's like, oh, I think I must be going.
And he ends up hanging out with your girl Jessica Lange at the end of this movie.
It's implied that they do get together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw this movie years ago, but it was on TV.
Uh-huh.
So obviously things are going to be a little bit edited.
Yeah.
And this was probably 94, 95.
Uh-huh.
I liked it.
Yeah.
As we're watching it, and I tell you this, and I think you gave me some pushback, but maybe you won't now because you've had time to think about it. A film that I see is very much a ripoff of this movie is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sort of.
I know the premises are a little bit different,
yeah.
But go with me for a second. Both movies, it's a male protagonist who is a struggling actor. And they decide to become a woman, to cross-dress as a woman, create this fake character.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in Mrs. Doubtfire, it's maybe a little bit different because he's doing it so he can spend time with his kids.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still doing it. And in both movies, there's a big reveal, but it ends up helping their acting career.
Right.
What do you think of what I just said?
Yeah, those are definitely the similarities.
Now, I know, too, it gets a little bit tricky because Mrs. Doubtfire is based on a book. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the book came out before or after the movie Tootsie. Mm. So it's possible that Tootsie is a ripoff of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. I didn't know it was based on a book. Did you read it?
No.
Okay.
But they talked about that in the Robin Williams book.
Oh, really?
But on the surface, could you see where I would think that Mrs. Doubtfire is a little bit of a ripoff of this movie? Yeah,
I understand why you would think so.
Mm. Now, I also thought that Mrs. Doubtfire was like an all-age movie. It was especially aimed at little kids.
No.
And you were telling me the other night that that's not the case.
I said, no, I wouldn't show this to a 5-year-old kid. Mm. I'd probably show this to a 12-year-old, between the ages of 12 and, and up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't show it to a 5-year-old. They wouldn't understand it.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's not for little kids. There was a little kid in it.
No, I know, but just from the marketing, I thought that's what it was for.
No.
Okay.
The little kids wouldn't understand why this guy is dressing up like a woman.
Interesting.
No.
We're not going to talk more about that film because that's, but it did strike me as we're watching this film as, why does this feel so familiar? And then it came to my mind of why.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, the obvious question is, could this movie be made today? And I say absolutely not. Not by a major studio, at least.
I would say yes, with the only exception that there are some people that are really into that stuff, which I'm not saying it's, I'm keeping my opinions out of it, but I think that because some people have some outrageous ideas about dressing up as an individual, right?
I like the way you say you're keeping your opinions out of it, and then you say some people have these outrageous.
Okay. Maybe I should phrase it differently because I think I almost did give my opinion about it. Well, I just think that because there's a lot of cross-dressing going on, yes, part of it would be able to be made, but I think you could be onto something when you say that, well, you're calling out the whatever studio is doing this kind of a movie is marginalizing whatever community.
Yeah, so
but
let me give more of a take. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I don't cross-dress, but obviously I don't care. It's not my thing. And so this is where we come into the weird thing, right? Everything that Rick doesn't do, Rick thinks is weird. So while I say to myself, oh yeah, cross-dressing is weird, Rick also says that having kids is weird because Rick doesn't want to have kids, right? So me saying I think of it as weird that could be misinterpreted the wrong way, but...
So it's more of a broad statement.
Yeah, it's more of a broad statement when I say somebody's weird for cross-dressing. Again, you could be weird for having kids, and that's just a weird thing, right? So it's a broad statement. It doesn't really mean like what other people think it means when they say weird. It's more of like Rick doesn't do it.
Why are you talking in the third person?
Because that's what Rick does sometimes. But that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it. Rick also says, you do you. Because there's a lot of things that Rick does that you might be thinking are weird. And you're probably correct. I have a lot of friends who are into cross-dressing, and some of them Alana knows.
I don't even want to ask.
Oh my goodness. So I also think that people should make fun of themselves. Now, this is where we get into something to where people have not really criticized me, but pushed back on me a little bit. I don't mind gay humor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more because I think everybody should make fun of themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the same way I don't really mind blind humor.
As long as you're making fun of yourself and you're not hurting other people, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I don't mind blind humor at all.
Right, but also because I'm not gay and because I'm not a cross-dresser, and I know that those two things are not mutually exclusive, it's easier for me to say I can find that stuff funny because I haven't lived with the reality of I never felt at risk of being killed because I'm a cross-dresser.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And some people have felt that. Now would I watch a remake of this and think it's funny? Yeah. But I could also see where it would be considered too insensitive for these modern times that we're living in.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. White Gouge. But you think they're going to remake this?
I don't know if they are. I personally don't care because I don't want to see the remake.
Well, here's the thing. They're remaking everything. And I haven't heard any discussions.
I do not like that they're doing that. It's just like, you know what? If a movie is good, just, keep it as is. Don't remake it. Just like don't remake shows.
Mm-hmm.
Because more than not, they're going to turn out to be not so great as the original stuff.
There's a few exceptions, but for the most part, you're
A
right.
few exceptions, but not very many.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, good.
It's kind of different with music because we both discussed that there are times where the remake is better than the original.
Absolutely.
Or the original, and a lot of times the original is better than the remake, so...
Well, but also with music, it's more likely, I think, that if you hear a bad version of the song, but you also hear that it's a remake, you might be more likely to listen to the original.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, very good there, Jaylo. Now, I wanted to watch a critically acclaimed film called The Big Chill, which I heard is about life and expiration and death and how to deal with that. But Alana wanted to watch a movie from the 30s called An Amazing Adventure.
Because I never heard of it. And I thought, oh, maybe this is good because we haven't watched a Cary Grant movie in a while.
It's been literally like 3 weeks.
It has, but, you know, they've those 3 weeks went by pretty quickly. But, you know.
And now it's been a while.
Okay, it's been well, you know what I mean, Bubs.
I love you.
Bubs.
What?
Always find the thing to make fun of me about, Bubs.
Oh
always.
my goodness.
Always.
I just have a willful material. Oh, what? I love you. Give me a kiss because I love you.
No.
Yeah, because I love you.
Well, why does it have to be a kiss all the time? Couldn't it just be a hug?
Well, you could go a little bit
Oh. No, okay.
If you want to change it up in the future, I'm for that too, babes.
Bubs. Be good boy.
I'll give you something to gargle with.
Mm.
All right, babes.
People are listening to this.
All right, babes.
There you
go. The basic premise is Cary Grant in the 1930s is this rich guy. He's having some medical issues. The doctor says it's because you don't do anything. So he bets the doctor 50,000 pounds that he can live a normal life for a year. And at the end of it, he rewards all the people who helped him along the way.
Yes.
I didn't really dig this.
I didn't either. I mean, there were some parts that I sort of missed because I was really, really tired. But it probably was just as well because I didn't get it either.
It's a short movie.
It's a short movie, but I wish that there was more adventurous things happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like he actually went to travel somewhere. Like, I wish it were like a movie like Bringing Up Baby.
That's a great film.
That is a really fun film, yeah. Or I wish it was like, To Catch a Thief.
Yeah. That would have been a different tone. That might have been interesting if they did this as a serious film.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also made in the midst of the Depression.
Yeah.
And I think it was meant to be more just escapist and entertainment that was really quick.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was not a thing. Okay.
No.
I do like that your man, Cary Grant, was a big advocate for taking psychedelics.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you did know
You
that.
talked about this before.
Oh, I have. Okay.
Yes.
How does that make you feel, there, Jay? Whoa. Not that I talked about it, but that he was in favor of that.
I don't care.
Oh?
Man's dead.
Oh?
Move on.
Okay. Well, yes.
I'm sure he was a great actor, but that part of his life, I really could care less.
See, I like his movies, but I'm fascinated by that aspect of his life. But that's just me, babes.
I know, but you're fascinated about a lot of things I'm not so fascinated about.
Okay.
But that's just you.
Did you have any dreams last night, babes?
Oh, yes, I did. It was a very strange dream. It was very weird. I had a dream that I was pregnant. I don't remember who the father was.
Jesus.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It couldn't have been.
Okay.
Anyway, I was pregnant with somebody's baby.
Cary Grant.
Bubs!
All right, keep going.
Would you stop?
All right, go
This is
ahead.
not your dream.
Okay.
Anyway, I was pregnant with this baby. I give birth, and I am not in a position to take care of the baby, so I give the baby up for adoption, and I give it to this woman who ends up not just raising my baby, but raising 2 other boys that weren't hers and 2 other boys that were hers. So she's raising like 5 boys. I don't know if she had. I couldn't find her husband in the dream, but she ended up raising the 5 boys, and it was interesting because in my dream, I think my mom knew that I was pregnant and had the baby,
Oh.
and it was weird.
We should also say that this is a girl who was attracted to me back in the day, but nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And she apparently has is married with 3 girls.
But she's raising them all as boys.
No.
That I cannot confirm. What? What's that for?
No, it's not true.
I don't know if it's true or not, babes. And neither do you. Okay. What's up?
You weirdo.
You will.
That was a weird dream. I'm like, I don't know why I dreamt about this. But the baby in my dream, I named him Chip.
Nice.
Which is kind of funny.
Did he fall off the block?
No.
Was it an old block?
No. I have you met any people named Chip?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Was it his real name?
Yes.
Oh.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that show, Kate and Allie?
I've seen it, but it's been a very long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and it did go on syndication after a while, and it was a CBS show on Monday night that I would watch before my sister Sam.
I saw it in syndication.
And one of the kids in the show, his name was Chip.
Nice.
And that was, I believe that was Allie's son.
Well, good.
But anyway, yeah, I thought, oh, that's a weird thing. I named my boy Chip.
I got a dumb question.
Yes.
Did Kate and Allie end up together at the end of the series?
They were just roommates and friends.
No, I know that's how it started, but I'm asking you when the show ended.
I don't remember because I don't remember seeing every single season.
Okay.
Together? No, they weren't lesbians.
I knew it didn't start out that way, babes.
They weren't lesbians. I think one of them might have gotten married. I think. Well, no, they weren't lesbians.
Well, good, babes.
Bubs.
Okay, babes. There we go.
Why would you think they got... Why would you...
I just thought that they were really close.
They weren't that close.
Okay, babes. I'm all right, babes. I got it wrong. What?
Bubs.
What?
Really?
Yes, babes, really. That's
yes.
what, this is a question, babes.
No, they didn't end up like that.
Okay.
No, I think they were just roommates and friends. I don't know what happened to their husbands, if they had any.
Nice.
I forgot because it's been a while since I've read the page about the show.
Read the page. Oh, their
Wikipedia page.
Nice. Yes.
I don't know why, but my dots are not reading Wikipedia articles anymore.
I'm telling you, babes, Amazon is messing up because they're trying to add all these extra features to make you use Amazon more. And as a result, Miss A isn't as good as it used to be.
I don't know.
That's what I think it is.
I wish there was a way to fix it.
Yes. Well, you still have Google.
I know.
Yes.
Google is good.
It is.
Yeah.
I am at the point of the Lyndon Johnson book where it's talking about his contradictory views on civil rights.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like more than 2/3 of the way through it now.
Wow, I'm not. So, where I am in my book is the part where it talks about this weather vane that was on the top of... It was placed on the above this barn on a college campus, and it was supposed to signify or symbolize rather, Metacomet, that was this Native American guy that was killed, and it was a weird story.
It was.
I didn't quite get that one.
Yeah, but there's some really cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, so they just finished the one about Eva Basie, which I thought was really, really cool. If they started off with that one, and it ended well. What I thought was really interesting that I didn't bring up the other day was when she was asked about how does it feel to have someone's heart in you that was a murderer, and she didn't think of him as a murderer. She thought, well, this is something to keep me alive. And because he loved someone so much, she thought it was a heart of love instead of a heart of murder. I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's interesting. I don't know if I would agree with her.
I don't know that I would agree with her, but...
I don't have that heart, so I can't say.
I don't know if I agree with her with that, but if that heart could keep her alive, and I was very fascinated with how they took the one heart, they took her heart out, and the way that they put it in, and how they were pumping a hypodermic needle in it to get out the air bubbles.
They mention in that section of the book another book that's pretty good called Every Second Matters, and it's about the history of heart transplants.
Mm.
You might want to check that one out at some point. It's not on Bard, but it is on Bookshare.
Every Second Matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, good, babes. Was there anything else you want to say?
Are you able to download Bookshare stuff easily on your device?
Yes. There's no specific app, but you can go to, bookshare.com or .org or whatever it is, bookmark it, sign in, and then download it as an EPUB file straight into iBooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes. There we go there, Jaylo. Is there anything else you want to say?
Interesting.
Oh, good. Well, babes, it might be time for you to kick me out there. Jaylo.
I'm afraid the time has come.
Oh, will I ever see you again?
Yeah, you'll see me on Sunday.
Oh, very good.
We'll have to talk about the logistics, but you'll see me on Sunday.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, babes.
Unless something happens and it's canceled.
No, I don't think they're going to cancel the show.
I hope not.
That would surprise me.
I know that would surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. If they do, they better give refunds.
They better give refunds to everybody.
Yes. Well, good, babes.
Very good, Bubs.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.